Good afternoon, folks. It's about 1 p.m. Central Standard Time on July 18th, 2022. Hope our creators keep you well and safe wherever you are in the world. Please make sure to hit that like button and share this across other platforms so we can let people know what's going on out in our solar system and the effects that it has here on our planet. And if you happen to be new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell in case we have any critical future updates. We're just going to do a quick little one today. We're taking a look at our solar flares over here at spaceweatherlive.com. And as you can see, there's been no significant flares. We had a couple of C-pops since midnight, but nothing major. But we are still living in constant C-flare, so make sure to take proper precautions when you're out in the sun. Living in constant state of C-flux or C-flare, it's going to be quite a bit hotter outside. Coming over here to Space Weather Prediction Center, we'll actually get into something a little bit interesting here. This right here, we're looking at GOES SUV, and as we can see, we have some eruptions. The sun is still stretching, but that right there is going to be recaptured by the sun. The way that you see how it arcs over, and it's wanting to come back down to the surface of the sun. So that's I don't see that one coming off of the sun, even though it's Earth facing, so to speak. It's coming off of this side and kind of coming out towards this direction. I see it being recaptured, only because it's starting to twist like it's going to get sucked back down. Now, one of the other things we have to keep in mind is there's a large coronal hole right here. Let's go ahead and get taking a look at this. It's pretty significant. Now look at this coronal hole here. All right, we've got two of them. We've got this bad boy here, and then we've got this one here. Now these are not going to be affecting us right away. Okay, once they get to about this position here, okay, so about 45 degrees, so well, if you consider this 45, about halfway over, once it gets it to about this region of the sun over here, that's when the winds will actually be hitting us, because that's how long it takes for the winds to travel to get us. So we've still got about another 5 to 7 days roughly before we actually start getting the solar wind impacts from this bad boy. And being as far away as we are from it, these two will combine in the wind when it hits us, so it's going to be a pretty solid oomph when we do take that one. And actually, folks, I actually just did a quick little update as I had things pulled up. As you can see, look at this. It did get pulled back down. See? It does get pulled back down. But even though we still got to keep in mind, like I said, the sun is stretching. Also, keep in mind that ribbon of plasma that I told you guys that was coming off. It's looking like it's going to hit us. This is from the European Space Agency. It's looking like it's going to hit us right about noon on the 20th. Okay, so July 20th, right around noon, UTC time, is when we're going to go from about 10 centimeters cubed, and it looks like we're jumping up to about 45 centimeters cubed. Okay, and then from there, it slowly comes down, which is good, but our next little pop looks like about the same, almost about 45 centimeters cubed, will be on the 23rd, just past noon, right about the same, actually about the same time. Isn't that something? That's very interesting. Now this one here, this is a solid wall. You see that, how that just shoots straight up, and this is kind of like a, well, it's a fast, gradual, yeah, it's a fast increase, not quite slow, but that's a pretty significant one. And then look at this here. This is our solar winds, and you can see our solar wind speed goes from being to about 300 and jumps up to about 455 kilometers per second. So yippee-ki-yay to that. And as we come over here, we take a look at our Schumann. This is our Italian model. This is our electromagnetic. This Italian model right here. This is our electromagnetic field. Little bit of activity along the ground, not a whole lot going on, but our actual Schumann, yep, we're definitely having some activity going on over here. Now let's scroll on down here and see if we've got some lightning. Whoa, seems to be a little more dramatic here than it does here, doesn't it? Anybody notice a difference there? Just saying. Alright, let's check out for some lightning. Woo, look at all those colors. Yeah, it actually looks like we do have some thunderstorms. However, we also know that CERN has fired back up, and CERN creates thunderstorms. So, could it be CERN? Who knows? Now, this is over the last couple of days. It's looking like this is the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th. Look at here in the evening. Look at all this red. I believe that's our root chakra. I believe the colors actually correlate up here with the different color chakras. So we've got some cleaning going on with our body, and this is just from, yeah, this is just within the last few days as well. 13th, 14th, same thing. It's just compressed. But look at that, lots of cleaning going on. And I'll be honest, folks, I didn't sleep worth a jack squat last night. Now this is just from today. We've got red, blue, yellow, green, all kinds of cleaning going on. I was literally awake until about 3:30, 4 o'clock last night. early this morning, and then woke up at like 10:30, 11. I couldn't explain why. But yeah, we've got all kinds of different colors down here. We got blue and reds. There's always yellow, lots of yellow, always yellow and light green. Our Russian Schumann, coming over to check that. We've also had quite a bit of activity the last couple of days, and no different today. It's not as heavy as it was yesterday or the day before, but we're definitely having some pretty hard spikes. So keep your eyes open. No fear, and remember, love is the only way forward. Solar Wolf out.